for a very important seeding opportunity later in the tournament. But the qualifying matches, everybody's gonna, you don't want to leave anything off the table here.
Oh yeah, for sure. And one thing I really want to look out for is whoa.
Crom, I'm ready for this.
Crom,
Castlevania, yeah, that makes sense too. We could have played Richter. That's true. How did I not think of that? That's so stupid. But we do have the Aegis. Oh, look for the footstool too. You've been watching the Gimmer tag, okay?
Yeah, wait a minute. I saw that on Twitter though.
It's just my Twitter feed. I just haven't opened up the correct program. But either way, it's gonna be. Oh man, I just had a flash scare right there. It's gonna be really scary for Pyra and Mythra off stage against Sonic trying to recover. It's gonna be a big thing here, Charles, for sure.
Yeah. Pyra and Mythra definitely usually going low because they're. I don't think the spring almost saved you there. Almost. But that was an unfortunate directional air dodge. Directional air dodge is going to be a common option, especially for Mythra, but we're seeing a lot of Pyra. Definitely not the character I would expect to go against Sonic. Maybe just the side B is a very great tool against Sonic. Just really covers that grounded approach that Sonic wants to start a spin dash at. But if you don't hit it, or you don't use that side B doesn't hit Sonic or lock Sonic up in shield, Sonic can pretty much just come at you, and you don't really have much defenses, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that pops the shield, and he pushed him off. The awareness from Castle. Nice job. Poyo, got to be moving a little bit more. Can't be sitting in the shield against the Pyra. That's what you want to see from Pyra, Charles. That's exactly why he stuck with the character. He wanted to take an early stock, and he got it for sure. Nice shot by Castle. Now he's going to the Mythra. Change of tempo here.
Yeah, I really like that. And the fact that, again, setting up Poyo in the corner, getting him scared, and I honestly didn't think that was going to shield break, so Poyo probably thought he was safe. But wow, that thing did a lot of shield damage, and it is very hard to punish on block too. It is relatively safe, and you even saw how Castle fully committed and drifted forward as he charged with that neutral beat. So the full commitment here. I like the stall. That was really, really good for Poyo. Almost got clipped by that neutral beat. But look at this. Castle has brought it back with a little bit of Mythra, but the up B out of shield is going to get it.
Yeah, that's going to do it for sure right there. Like you said, Charles, I like the way that Poyo is waiting and playing patiently around the Pyra. It's only when he really goes in and getting caught by something like that up B at a shield that he's dropping the stocks and taking a lot of damage. So I think Sonic's going to have to play on the back foot a lot here, especially again, this is Rage Pyra here. This is a very scary character for those of you who haven't seen it or felt that pain yet. But still, okay, looking for the air dodge down too. I love it. I love the implementation of the tech, Charles.
Yeah. Such a great job, and the up B out of shield isn't like crazy fast with Pyra, but are you? Oh man, it's getting to that very scary percent, and we see the forward smashes coming out from Castle. All these big meaty hitboxes that can take the stock very early. We do get the switch into the high up B here. What is the punish? Okay, the forward tilt, I think was the forward tilt there. We'll take it, and pretty even here. A little percentage deficit, but there's that charge neutral B just jumping over. That is the answer against that move. You don't want to shield with it, you don't really want to mess with it, and it can be a little difficult to whiff punish as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we go though. Up B, looking for a back air, a couple good punishes. Poyo, it was a good opportunity there to chuck Castle off stage, maybe force a switch or something, but good job dealing. But we're talking about the patience that Poyo needs to have in this matchup, and kind of like, good parry there, punishing the spin dash, very nice. Or the charge shot. Yeah,
the homing attack actually doesn't on shield. It's actually usually safe, but Pyra's up B is not clipping it because it's fast. It's decently fast, but it's more so the hitbox above it. Most characters can't get a hitbox up in that area very quickly out of shield, but Pyra with that up B, it scoops so far up, you're able to catch Sonic on that homing attack.
What? Oh no!
Castle even did the hard drift towards the stage, but started the up B a little bit too early there and just plummeted to his death. Oh man, that was unfortunate.
Sonic said, "Gotta go fast," and Pyra said, "Bet, I got you."
Yeah,
I gotta go fast in the bottom blast zone. See ya.
What? That was insanely fast.
Oh
and, wow, that's unfortunate,
dude. Oh.
Castle pretty much was controlling the pace of that, even with that early SD. Castle definitely just has to shake it off. I feel like Castle was the one doing the one in that last game making a lot of the big plays, really controlling the tempo. And it was just really interesting to see. It was mainly Pyra. We saw a little bit of Mythra, but even in neutral, just mainly Pyra. The backbone of the neutral was kind of like, well, you can't really spin dash too much. in this area just because I could throw side B, right? That's what the matchup like felt like how Castle was trying to play it. So we'll see, because I would just assume you would use Mythra to try to match Sonic's speed, but instead just using those meaty active hitboxes from Pyra, especially that side B, being able to like propel a threat forward and really control that grounded area. I really like how Castle played that matchup as Pyra.
Yeah, if I'm Castle, I'm like, you know what? I lost that match. It went down. I essentially had him down. I mean, I was Pyro and he was at 70, so it was essentially a kill percentage. The thing is, I SD twice, I still almost won that game. So if I'm Castle, you just gotta shake it off and get back in there. And that is one of the problems of playing a new DLC character. Like, he can't have a lot. There's a limited amount of experience that Castle can have with these characters right now. So things like SDs can certainly happen more likely than, you know, somebody like Poyo, who's probably been playing Sonic the entire time this game's been out. So it's a big factor in the matchup, Charles. Like we said off stage, a couple SDs there determining the fate of the first game in the set. But I think Pyra, like, dude, she's so scary because it's funny because you look at the character and she's like, you know, kind of a slender, lighter character, but she hits like Ganondorf. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. She hits like a heavy. It's ridiculous. Almost actually got the KO off the down air into the up smash around mid 60%. That was really close. So we're gonna see how Poyo's gonna deal with more blazing end here. Interesting choice going to Lilat.
Yeah, to my understanding, this is a pretty strong Sonic stage, mainly because the way the corner works on this the way the corner works on this stage, Sonic going into spin dash, since it is lower, it's just harder to hit Sonic. But, you know, it could just be a comfortable stage here for Castle. This is no double jump. We're going to have to see them switch into Mythra and no punish. That was really the only option he had there. And most characters can sit in shield and punish out of shield right by the edge, as long as you have like a really quick smash attack. Sonic does have access to like that down smash, kind of similar to Fox. So I was assuming he was going to go for that, but goes for the fair, doesn't close it out. But still, again, going to have to cover this option, and it is really hard to beat that move with another aerial unless you have a sword, because the Mythra side B is still pretty disjointed, like the sword slashing, right? So.
And it's interesting, too, because, you know, Lilat, obviously, with the two angles at either end, Photon Edge and Blazing Edge, they both cover a lot of flat distance, you know what I mean? Like, cover a lot of that flat ground, so it's interesting to see Castle bring him here, but it's working out for him, taking the first stock from Poyo. His back was against the wall a lot that first stock, too, Charles.
Yeah, a lot of really close calls off stage, able to get back on to stage and utilize this rage with the Pyra. You are such a huge threat, and we even saw the, oh my goodness, he almost died because he died in on the nair there. But the poke through the platform, even if Pyra up-Bs onto a platform, it hits below because the explosion is so huge. So it could be another reason why we see Castle opting for this Lilat pick here, but the directional air dodge, you got to avoid the spring as well, and he gets through everything.
I can't believe he lived that long. He had no business leaving that long. I feel like he had him checkmated at one point. After the first spring in the air dodge, he should have gone out with a forward air to close it up. But either way, nice job by Poyo, not letting go of that advantage state in the corner and taking opportunity there with the forward air to take that stock down. So Poyo fighting this one back, Charles.
Yeah, it's just so interesting because, again, I just want to point out, it's fascinating to me that there's so much people that doubt solo Pyra or like majority Pyra because of some of these matchups that, you know, her lack of speed could really hurt her. And I just feel like Castle is playing it really well. Obviously still using Mythra in certain areas for recovery purposes, but for the most part on stage just opting to go with that Pyra.
Yeah, for sure. I like it because Pyra, she's such a threat, man. Like, you just have to respect the character so much or you're going to be dropping stocks fast. Like, right here, easy kill percentage for Pyra. Got to get out of this disadvantage state, though. It's going to be tough. Hold on. Blazing and this high of a percentage, you're just going for ground control. It should be a back throw.
Ooh, this is a very, very bad spot. We do see the switch, and before the Mythra side B can go off, Poyo is there with the forward air. I like that. If you're going to try to air the move, make sure to, you know, try to hit it in the startup. Don't really try to contest it during the move. Or, like, you can. There's slight pockets, but it's pretty hard to execute on.
Yeah, I think you could try to trade, too, especially something lingering like Sonic's back air might work out well there, but I think that was the right call. I mean, Poyo 100% new. Castle's been getting away with a lot of those photon edges, so he just tried to beat it before it came out, which is the right call 100%. So well done by Poyo. Running away with his lead now, Charles, almost 60%. Oh, goodness, that forward smash would have been amazing.
Yeah, and so many times we've seen Castle really abuse this nair to get out of a lot of sticky situations. 162% here on the Poyo. Another Blazing End will connect. Great DI. could have died there, but that meaty backer will hit, and yeah, you're dead. No matter the DI there, you're just done.
He tried there. Did you see? He tried to get the forward smash to connect through the photon edge. That was so smart. That would have. That might have sealed up the game. Honestly, he's got to be a little more careful with these photon edges. There's a foresight. We haven't really done a whole lot, Charles. I feel like Sonic's a character that you could probably try to use that tool against.
I did actually see on Twitter someone posted that when Mythra. So remember in Smash 4, if you which time Sonic, you couldn't get anything out of it. It's the same thing. Like you can't foresight spin dash.
Spin dash, okay. Okay.
Which is funny.
Yeah. That's Sonic, right? The fastest, blue blur.
Yeah,
can't catch him, dude. You're fast.
You can't use any time magic on Sonic. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, right. Side B again, he went for it. The forward air doesn't connect though this time. Now you got to get it off the edge against Pyra. Mythra probably. Oh no, he's gonna stick with Pyra. That's a forward air. That should be it. Yep. Yeah. I think even if that didn't put him into the left blast zone, having to recover from that position with no jump, I think it just wasn't going to happen. Poyo, very solid on the edge guards there, Charles. Great pressing of the advantage state, not getting caught by too many of those blazing ends. Playing the matchup very, very well, and fighting against a new tool that we're seeing more in that game too, the photon edge too. Got hit by it a couple times. That's okay. That's why you have 3 stocks. You learn what your opponent's going to do and punish them as hard as you can when they start getting predictable with it. Poyo did just that.
Yeah, Castle has fell down with that particular nair off stage, and it usually got him out of a lot of sticky situations. But when in the stock that mattered the most, Poyo was able to even just dip a little under, and I like that pump fake, kind of just running off the stage. And usually people run off and do a short hop aerial there, which is why Castle opted for the nair. But Poyo actually opted to run off the stage, not jump, fast fall down, and then come up with the forward air. So really, really good stuff.
Oh yeah. All right, both players going off to the side here. I think we're going to see at least a change of scenery. Castle also does play Roy and Crom. Obviously, the Aegis girls are going to be new. Yep. I was going to say they're newer characters to his arsenal. They just have to be because they're new DLC characters. Newer DLC characters. They've been out for a little bit now. But the Roy, this is what we expected going into this match, Charles. We'll see his probably his most veteran character here. Castle's Roy against Poyo's Sonic. Game 3, Smash World Tour. This is a qualifying match, too. This is the big one.
Yeah, and probably the most common ban against Roy is going to be Yoshi's Story, but I've seen a lot of other Sonic players utilize this stage. I've seen Sonic even use this stage quite a lot. So definitely a stage that Sonic players are comfortable on, but Roy is definitely a character that abuses these very small blast zones. So we'll see how it pans out. We'll see who can really clutch out these early kills here. Obviously Sonic with the back air and Roy with the back air of his own as well, but not able to connect that sweet spot on the jab there, gets a sour hit.
Double-edge dance too with the ledge of classic. Well, and also Poyo might have been banning for Mythra or Pyra. You know what I mean? Like that is banned. He might not have been thinking about banning for the Roy, figuring that Castle might stay the Mythra or Pyra the whole time and let him go there. So here we go, though. Back throw. Roy, not a great recovery. Could be scary. Going high and fast falling. I like that. Ooh. Not enough people mix up the movement on recoveries like that. Once you up B and you're in free fall, you still have some mix-ups in terms of drift and your aerial speed coming down too. So great job by Castle holding that stock. He can't connect against these homing attacks, so Charles. He's having a hard time catching Poyo on his way back.
Poyo is definitely not committing on these and is able to sneak right underneath that neutral and squeeze in the back air. Wow, what a reversal there, and the way he had to navigate through the aerials, through that corner pressure from Castle. Very well played. Poyo now racking up some damage here, utilizing these platforms for all these landing mix-ups.
Castle swinging a lot here now too. You saw a double-edge dance start up and then a forward tilt on the other side, up B. Okay, good. Okay, I thought he was gonna SD there, but he was able to make it back. I think Castle's got to chill a little bit. I know he's down. He's got to find the good connections here. That double-edge dance, not enough. Up air though, good catch there. Out of the homing attack on shield, very good stuff.
All right, so we're gonna control center stage here. See Sonic, and Sonic definitely not a character that really fights too hard for center stage. You usually see Sonic spin dashing towards center stage. It's not usually that hard to. Oh man, he tried to go for the spike there.
Yeah. I respect it. It's such a surprise option, especially the way that Poyo's been playing at the edge. Usually standing backwards just like that, turn around forward tilt or F smash, catching a lot of neutral get-ups. So I like the idea of the surprise down air. No jump here. He's going to go high, though.
Oh, so many sour hits from Castle. Definitely can be a little hard to react to convert from, but especially those sour uppers, sometimes you can definitely get like better combos. Oh my goodness, big swings here. We got a lot of rage on deck here for Castle. No back air! No back air from the ledge. I thought that was Oh no! Okay, so he still
Yeah,
picks
you
it
got
up off the jab, but that was big. And Castle really just getting his footing and putting his foot on the gas pedal there, and really just taking that stock with that rage.
Mm-hmm. You can see here too again, Poyo showing that back air a lot. You have to respect that option from Sonic. So it's pretty much ledge trapping or edge guarding with Sonic comes down to, show the back air, you can turn around and get a quick forward tilt. You can also F smash if they go to the ledge and neutral get up. So a lot of people try to avoid the ledge against Sonic, especially against Poyos, man. He's been so good at catching a lot of options from Castle so far. And just like that, Charles, we're down to the last stock situation, game 3. Poyo looking to qualify here in a 3-0, and Castle trying to stay alive.
Yeah, just trying to keep himself in this set right now. All the center stage control going to Poyo. Finally, Castle does creep his way, but man, and then Poyo just goes right back to it. I think Poyo's doing a really good job of, even right when he loses center stage control, he knows how to get control of it right after. And wow, that down smash sending at such a good angle. Not able to close out with the forward smash, but look at all this damage he's racked up on Castle so far.
Oh, he kept his jump? Oh, he went for the nair to the up smash? Man, that was such tricky little movement there from Poyo. That's the stuff you really need to know. Like, when you're fighting against Sonic, you need to know when he's kind of done acting. You know what I mean? Like, when his turn is up, basically, and when you can punish and how you can punish. So, and there's more factors on top of it, because he also has drift out of all of his options. Air dodge, he can jump just like that. Poyo held his jump, it was a surprise. But here comes Castle. Roy can't get KOs on the stage crazy early, Charles.
Oh, yes.
This is scary.
That side B of Roy's has caused many players a lot of pain, and we could see the situation come up right about now. You got to be really careful. I think Poyo has to maybe play a little bit more center stage centric, because if you're at the edge, you got to watch these very strong moves from Roy, especially with this rage. Very good drift back on the platform. Oh, and there he goes for it. He tries to pull the trigger, but here's the punish. Oh, wait, can Poyo close out the stock? Here's the ledge trap. Is able to get back onto the platform, but he still does not have that center stage, trying to inch his way towards it, but the backer will close it out.
Yeah, well played by Poyo there. Fighting for center stage there was so important, because like you said, Charles, neither one of them really wanted to be on the outer parts of the stage, because then you're closer to the blast zones, which are already close to you. And against Sonic at that percentage and Roy at that percentage, you both are looking at some KO options on the other side of the table. So very nice job to Poyo closing out all 3 of those games. Honestly, after game 1, I was like, if Castle can bounce back mentally from those 2 SDs, he's got this one easy. I thought he controlled game 1 very, very well, even with 2 SDs. Unable to make it back, though. Poyo ran away with the momentum, shutting down the Pyra and Mythra twice in a row, and then also moving on to the Roy and taking him down. The Roy looked good, though, I gotta say. I hope Castle's not, shaken up by that, and we see a good set out of him in losers, because he still does have a good chance to qualify. Meanwhile, Poyo already qualifying, moving on, sitting pretty in winners. Nice job. 3-0 by the Sonic team.
Yeah, and I give Castle a lot of props. It is very hard to play Mythra Pyra with that little experience, because I feel like it's almost kind of like the very early parts of Ultimate with Pokemon Trainer, where there was players that knew how to play the characters individually, but knowing how to switch in between the two and being proficient at like multiple characters. And also there's that like